It's hard for us to remember when we were simply a soul, hanging out in the universe, enjoying our experience, looking down at this planet Earth. And perhaps we would wonder, what would it be like to just slide down through time and space and the density of matter and arrive on this physical, vibrantly beautiful planet filled with light and color and sound and water and sunshine and all of these adventures wide open for us to experience in the physical form. Each of us guiding one another and walking side by side in community. What would that journey be like? Welcome to healing our souls. Hi. So it seems we are in another time of transition. This has been a year of one transition after another, with so much truth coming to light, so many shadowy places being explored within public arenas, within relationships, money, health. Like, there are so many places that we are becoming more and more truthful with ourselves and then with those around us. And it is a sign of consciousness expanding, of people waking up. It's uncomfortable, it's really messy, and it's exciting. It's exciting to see deeper relationships forming and deeper conversations happening. And it also can be overwhelming, as we are navigating these changes around us. It's easy to get in our heads, to get in these loops of whatever our old stories are, whatever our old patterns are, and trying to stay with what feels familiar and comfortable. And yet, what is happening on our planet right now is a shaking up, a waking up, a lightning bolt of energy that is coming through humanity and saying the old ways don't work. They don't work. You've been trying them and it's not working. So we need to pay attention to our planet. We need to pay attention to our educational systems. We need to pay attention to our health. There are all these ways that we have been sleepwalking, moving in zombie format, mindlessly, numbingly moving through life. And it's not working anymore. It's not working. And that's a very, very good thing. So what I wanted to share with you today is this way that we can start bridging the spiritual shifts that are happening and then the physical ways that we experience them in our lives. The gap between the two is where it feels so uncomfortable. How can I feel this way inside of myself and know that this is the truth of my soul, and yet this is my physical life around me and it doesn't match, or it doesn't feel in harmony, or I feel myself to be this expanded energetic being, and then is that being reflected in my work, in my health, in my relationships, in my daily activities? It's that gap between the two that has us feeling so off balance, so out of alignment. It is the same gap that exists with our planet and with humanity. Humanity has been charging forward with what we think is right, what we think are the best ways to do things, with what we think should happen, and our planet is coming back to us and saying, no, it's not working. It's not working. You can't do this. You can't do this. And so our planet is bringing her own version of healing forward. And we're uncomfortable with that. It's dislodging people from their homes, from their environments. It's eliminating all physical possessions. It's devastating. And in those places of devastation is the possibility for rebirth, the possibility for something new coming forward. But when we're in the mess of it and it's so uncomfortable, it's really hard to find that ground that feels steady underneath our feet. And so what I have been sitting with in my own meditation is, what other ways are there to try to bridge the two, to bring the spiritual and bring the physical together in a way that empowers people. And we can do that through meditation. Many of us do that through meditation in whatever form meditation works for you. It might be prayer, it might be walking in nature, it might be sitting in Zen Buddha position. It could be, any form of quieting, stilling your mind. There's a beautiful series right now that Oprah and Deepak are putting together that's exploring this idea of time. And millions of people are sitting in this 20 minutes of meditation each day and bringing their awareness to time. My puppy's shaking things up. They're bringing their awareness to time and dissolving the old stories about it, bringing time and health together, because stress, this worry, this fixation on time, is physically manifested in our bodies as stress, and then down the road, or maybe in the next few weeks or the next few months, it manifests as illness because our bodies can't metabolize all of that misalignment, that lack of harmony. And so the meditations that they're providing are amazing. If you're not currently tuning in, I would highly recommend you look at them. What I have been feeling is this deeper connection to our planet. How do we as individuals have a way to impact how our planet is coming into harmony with humanity? Is there a way? Do we have a way to impact our planet? And many environmental groups would give us very physical things we can do. And I hope many of us are already doing that, recycling and composting and reusable shopping bags and your own recyclable water bottles. There's so many ways, carpooling and combining trips and having, very efficient automobiles. There's lots of ways that we can align with our planet. And there's one way that I don't feel we have tapped into with the full power of what it offers. So each of us as individual humans are energies. We are beings of energy, right? If we didn't have energy moving through our body, we wouldn't be able to get up in the morning, or we wouldn't be able to walk or create or hold or carry or, cook foods. Energy is what moves through our physical bodies and allows us to have these human experiences. And so how we harness our energy, how we align with our energy, determines how we experience time and how we experience health, our flow of energy. The ancient sages would call it our chi, right? Our life force that is unique to each one of us. How we manage that determines the kind of experience we're going to have in our lifetimes. So if we're paying attention to our chi, to our universal life force, we're going to live long and prosper, and we're going to be happy, and we're going to feel fulfilled inside. If we're not paying attention to that chi, we are depleted and angry and resentful and frustrated and stressed, and our bodies manifest that as illness. So this understanding of our own energy is crucial. It's important. It's the basis of what kind of life we experience and create for ourselves. When I connect that with our planet, our planet holds 7 billion little humans all running around with their own reserves of chi. And we're on the surface, right? We're on the surface of the earth doing our thing and busy in our minds and busy in our activities. And then there's this core energy, this chi that is our planet, that she holds this vibrancy, this aliveness, and that's what keeps us moving through space around the sun. Without that core of energy that our planet holds, our planet would disintegrate, dry up, get out of the rotation around the sun, get too close to the sun, get too far away from the sun, right? If Gaia, Earth, wasn't in her own natural state of harmony and alignment, then we wouldn't exist as humans here on this planet. What I believe to be true is that we have a natural relationship, each of us individually. As a human being, we have a natural relationship with our planet. And there's a way that we also can connect to our planet and send energy, help power up the natural chi of our planet by aligning our energy with hers. So meditation is one way to do that, right? When we're quieter, when we're more still, when we're not frantically running around, we slow down, we recharge. And as we recharge, that calm energy connects to our planet. And so our planet can calm down a little bit. As all of us are frantic, it picks up the pace, the stress on our planet. So what I have been practicing in meditation for quite a while, and what I have taught my clients and what I hold each Sunday on my group meditation, is first, always, connecting down and into our planet with our own energy. So sending our toxic composted junk down into the earth by visualizing heavy, stuck, stressful energy going through our feet and into the earth. We send that toxic energy down, and then that energy is received by the earth, and it can be purified and harnessed and, moved into something that goes back out to the surface of the earth as pure energy, as pure life. So it's this recycling process, and as human beings, we are active participants with our planet in how we align our energy, how we recycle it. And most of us, many of us, we go through the day and we don't even think about it. We don't pay attention to it. And the planet is still trying to breathe and move and do her thing. And we're just, in our minds, in our activities. So what I have found on our Sunday calls is pausing and dropping in as a group, harnessing our awareness, just like Oprah and Deepak are doing right now with time. Harnessing our awareness and bringing it down and focusing on our planet. Sending energy through our groundedness, through our feet, down to the center of the earth. And then allowing that energy to be cleaned up. And then, like a power grid, right? It sends energy back out to humanity. And so each of us is co-creating this way of sending our toxic down and receiving the pure energy up. That is an untapped potential, in my opinion, of how this planet can heal with humanity, how we can come back into alignment. So we keep doing all of the water conservation and energy conservation and paying attention to the ways physically that we're supporting environmentalism. And as individual human beings, we start aligning our individual energy source with our planet. And so we create this harmony, this alignment that I think we used to know, perhaps in past civilizations, right? All of the ancient Mayans, the pyramids, there's so many ways I'm sure that this has happened in the past, and we've forgotten that or ignored that. We've gotten busier. So on our Sunday calls, there's this spiritual, energetic way of connecting down into the earth. And then what I'm introducing this Sunday and what I'm going to be holding from here on is also bringing intention in the physical form. So everything has consciousness: stones, crystals, feathers, oils, anything, right? Anything you touch has energy, has vitality to it, has consciousness and awareness to it. And so when we connect in with the earth by bringing our attention and our awareness energetically in, that's one way to connect. We can also bring it in through the physical form. So I create intention grids. I use stones and crystals and salt and oils, sacred objects. You can create an intention grid with anything that is significant to you that you put intention into. I create an intention grid, and it's with the idea, with the intention of aligning with our planet, bringing healing to humanity, which then supports further the healing of our planet. So on our Sunday calls each week, I'm going to create an intention grid that is just for that week, What is shifting on our planet? What feels like it needs our awareness? You know, you could have a map that you bring to the call that you put in front of you, and in the meditation time, if you get this feeling like, oh, this place is really heavy energetically, or this country or this city feels really dense, I'm just going to bring my awareness to bringing light and healing to that location. And so you just focus on that one area. You perhaps put a stone from your garden outside, or a crystal that is significant to you, or a feather that you pick up on a walk in nature. It really doesn't matter. It's the intention you put into it. You bring that intention to your own grid, map, foundation that you're holding in your living room. And I'm doing the same in my living room. And all the other people who are listening on the call are doing the same in their living room. And so we start to create this grid, this network of energy that is focused on bringing alignment with humanity and our planet. Bringing healing to humanity, which then brings healing to our planet. Reinforcing, rejuvenating the natural chi that each of us has. And then that brings healing to the natural chi of our planet. And it's an energetic way to do it. So you can still do all the physical things, but now you're doing this in meditation, and then you're putting your hands on crystals, on sacred objects, whatever it is, and creating a grid along with my grid, along with everyone else's grid. To me, this feels like an empowering way for all of us to bring a deeper level of healing, bring a deeper level of love for nature and love for humans, love for ourselves and love for our planet. And from here, you know, the possibilities are wide open. Who knows what ideas will come from this co-creation, what sparks of new ways that we can conserve energy, or new ways that we can support communities. It's a harnessing of power, but it's human power, energy power, aligning with our planet's power and creating more. So we start this week on Sunday, and I invite you to join me once, try it out, see what you think. Every day, every week, or every month. We're going to do it every single Sunday, so you can show up as often as you would like. I am holding this space because this is the right next step for me. And so if it resonates with you, it's going to be quite the adventure. So we begin. You can learn more at mysouljourney.com under Gaia's Crystal Grid Meditations, and then see what your part is in this master plan that is shifting and underway. As 2017 wraps up and we move into the new year, I believe climate change is only going to become a bigger and bigger focus of our attention and awareness, and more solutions are going to come forward that we haven't even dreamed were possible yet. So this is a way to actively be engaged in that process and see where it takes us. It's so fun. All right, I will see you on Sunday. So much love.